we talk about connectives, we are going to go to a place called Tokyo. Where do we want to go in Tokyo? It's Freddie and Annie's last day in Tokyo. They're talking about where to go. Listen to their conversation.
Hey, Freddie, shall we go to Mount Fuji? We can see snow on the mountain.
I like Mount Fuji too, but it's too far away.
What about Harajuku? You can find the latest fashion there.
Today is Sunday, so there will be thousands of people there. What about Pallet Town? We can take some thriller rides.
No way, I hate thrill rides.
Why?
I hate thrill rides because I'm scared of heights.
Now, after you have listened to these conversations, do you still remember the conversations? What are the missing words? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. That's right. What I said is, I like Mount Fuji too, but it's too far away. Today is Sunday, so there will be thousands of people there. And I hate thriller rides because I'm scared of heights. What do we call these words? We will call them connectives. Now, there are 6 sentences. Can you categorize these 6 sentences into 2 groups? Again, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do so. Can you do that? How can you group them into 2 groups? This would be the answer. This is how I would categorize them into 2 groups. But what is the difference between the 2 groups? Now, the difference is that one group of sentence would be simple sentences, and another group of sentence would be connected sentences. What does it mean? For simple sentences, you can see that this sentence only has one clause, and this clause consists of S, V, O, the subject, verb, and object. While for connected sentences, you can find 2 or more SVO in the sentence. As you can see in this sentence, I like Mount Fuji is the first clause, and it's too far away is the second clause. And these 2 clauses are connected by what we call connectives. But quite different from this connected sentences. We can see that in this simple sentence there is also a connective and, but you can see that this is a simple sentence because there is only one verb here, one clause. So let's look at connected sentences. For connected sentences, you have 2 clauses, clause 1 and clause 2, and they're connected using a connective. For example, I like Mount Fuji too, but it's too far away. So, can you fill in the blanks using these 2 sentences? So, how do we use them in a sentence? Of course, we use but to talk about contrasting ideas. For example, I like Mount Fuji too, but it's too far away. It's too far away would be the opposite idea of the clause 1, so we would use but. And for so, we use so to talk about the result, and clause 2 would be the result of clause 1. There will be thousands of people there. And these thousands of people there would be the result of clause 1, that's Sunday. Also, we'd use because to talk about reasons. Because I'm scared of heights. Scared of heights would be the reason of clause 1, I hate thrill rides. Now, it's your turn to fill in the blanks. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do so. Can you do that? Let's look at the conversation.
Shall we go to Sanrio Pura Land? I really want to go because I'm a big fan of Hello Kitty.
You know how much I hate cartoon characters, but I can go with you if you want.
Great! We can spend the afternoon visiting another theme park, so you won't be too bored.
Let's visit Ice Cream City in the afternoon then. Now this is how you are using these connectives in a sentence, connecting two clauses together. I would like to introduce two more connectives to you, since and as. How do you use them? Can you create your own sentences in your worksheet? Here is the conversation between Annie and Freddie as well. I would like you to point out whether they're using these connectives since and as correctly. Are they correct? Your teacher will discuss with you during lessons. That's the end.